Stockport at home. Mark, after what happened Saturday, you're glad to have a game on Tuesday to put it right?
Of course we are, yeah, of course. When you get beat, you don't want a long, hard week, a long, dragged out week. You want to put it right as quickly as you can. And if we apply ourselves in the right way, which we must do, if we work extremely hard, and if we're a damn sight better than we were on Saturday, then we've got a great chance of doing that.
And I suppose the first thing you demand is a better effort than Saturday.
Yeah, we defensively we were poor. All 4 goals were really poor on our part. They've not carved us open, but we've just been weak in the way we conceded goals, and that's unacceptable. We've got to move on quickly. We've had a look at the DVD. We'll have a chat about it again today, and we'll move on quickly. There's nothing, we can't mope, we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to just put it right, and the only way we're going to do that is have the right attitude and work for each other again.
Is there an issue of confidence? Do you have to get into the players' heads?
I don't know if I have to get into their heads, but they have to be men. I'm as down as anyone when we lose, but I have to get myself up, and the players have to get themselves up. We knew it was going to be difficult on Saturday, but we didn't expect just to cave in and conceding the goals in the manner that we did for in the first 55 minutes. Game over. We've not been about that all season, and we're certainly not going to start being about it now. It was just we've got to put it down to a one-off. 2 of my back 4 went off injured in the first 48 minutes. Certainly hasn't helped. We missed Keith Lowe, but so what? We've got to be better than we were. We conceded far too easily. Could have been 2-1 up at one stage. Could have been 1. Should have gone 1-1. Should have gone 2-1. Didn't. But that happens. Can't worry about that. We've got to go again. We've got to go again quickly, and they'll be fine. We'll regroup today, and we've got to put in a big performance tomorrow.
You mentioned 2 of your back 4 going off. How are Martin Riley and David Bird?
Not the best. Martin won't be available. Birdie, there's a chance, but we'll see. We won't risk anything. And it's up to other people to come in and take charge of the situation now. If with a performance like that, I said after the game, and Pete asked me about changes for Tuesday. Well, there could be a few. So whatever we go with. I'm expecting everybody to be better.
Did Andy Cannon come through his hour okay?
Yeah, he came through. I thought he lacked a little match practice, which was obvious, but no, he did okay.
And possibility of, as you say, changes. Well, Mediolito on the bench, so presumably raring to go if you choose to use him.
He's not in today's ill, so we'll see. Hopefully he'll be ready for tomorrow. But that's not an ideal situation. He's seen the club doctor today. We'll see how he is, and hopefully he'll be ready.
Do we know what it is? Is it a
no,
serious
it's just a sickness.
Okay, fine. Actually, for so long people have been saying with. Actually now with Medi, with Jake, Josh Lowe back fit as well, you have got those options.
Yeah, I've got the options to do that. Yep. So, I say we'll do what we think's right. If it means we'll go with 2 wide players, then so be it. But it's not about formations. It's about the players just putting a bit of pride back in the red and white shirt tomorrow night. Showing that they care to the supporters, showing that they care to themselves, and they do. I know they do, but there's an opposition trying to make sure that you look like you don't, make sure they try and beat you, and we've got to stand up to that better than we did Saturday. We won't take Stockport lightly. We'll do everything we can to make sure that we play our game, but we're aware of their strengths too.
I mean, it is Stockport. Could it be almost anyone?
Yeah, it really could be. Yeah, we've got to improve from Saturday. We know that. There haven't been too many times when we've been as bad as that in terms of caving into the wrong word, but conceding such soft goals. We all know we can be better, and we all know we will be better tomorrow night.
Thank you. Good luck.
Pleasure.
Is Martin Riley done his hamstring again, or is it similar sort of thing?
Yeah, 4th time he's done his hamstring this season, so different areas, different legs, but it's tough for the lad, but it's also tough for us.
Yeah.
We've not rushed him back. We've not rushed him back. He's got to have a look at himself. We've got to make sure that we're doing everything we can to put it right. But Martin's got to take responsibility for his own body. And yes, he's stepped up from the league below, but he's capable of that, and he showed in his performances of that. But it's his fourth time he's picked up an injury, and I don't expect that.
Are you looking at lengthy, or is it? Do you know?
I don't know. He's been with Wes yesterday and today, and we'll just see how he is. But it's going to be at least. He's not going to be. You're not going to rush him back into it. He's got to get it right. It can't keep happening. But it's not something he's got to go and see a specialist about or anything like that. He's got to take responsibility for what he does in and around the football environment, not just on the pitch. Forearms, and he's not really ever really pulled them, in a sprint or anything like that. It's disappointing, but it's disappointing for him, but it's disappointing for the team too.
Yeah, you've got Ashley Easton ready to come in. Is he fine now? Is he alright after?
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, he's fine. He'll be involved in some part actually tomorrow. I might get it wrong on Saturday, not including him in my 18, but I made those decisions. But I know I shall come in and do a good job tomorrow if he's needed.
Yeah. Do you know when his month is up?
His month's up after the game tomorrow.
Have you spoken about extending that yet?
Well, we'll get the game out of the way with tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Cheltenham over the season have usually been quite decent set pieces, but recently there seems to be quite a few going in.
Well, yeah, I mean Stevenage are a big team. We knew that. One against Barnet as well was disappointing. We've worked on them, and we do work on it, and we're going to keep working at it. They had more desire than us on Saturday. The ball was in both boxes, and the first two goals are diabolical on our part. The first one, we've had about 4 men should have headed it. No one has, and the lads tapped it in from 2 yards. The second one, again, poor defending. So when still loads to work on, still loads to improve on. We've just got to cut out mistakes, cut out errors, and get back to being a good, solid defensive unit like we've proved we can be. But still play our football and still be, still express ourselves, still try and take our chances. We're a team that we like to play. Yeah, the boys like to. They don't like to be functional. Don't like to be, very one-dimensional. But we've got to do things to win games, and we've got to start winning games quickly.
Yeah. This is the first time you've gone on a winless run this season, really, of any sort of length.
Yeah.
And a one win could make a huge difference to the mental of the players, couldn't it?
Yeah, 4 draws and 3 defeats in the last 7 games. It's not good enough. We know that, and only the players and ourselves can put that right through hard work, through sticking together, through sticking to our beliefs, doing what we do best, but being tougher, be that physically, be that mentally. We've got to toughen up. We've got to toughen up quickly.
Cheers, Mark.